In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to use Slack step by step, even if you've never used it before. Slack is one of the most popular communication tools for teams, businesses, and remote work. And once you understand the basics, it can massively improve how you collaborate and stay organized. We'll cover messaging, sharing files, inviting people, using huddles, and understanding the main menus and sections. If this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more easy software tutorials just like this. All right, let's jump right in. First, open your browser and go to the Slack homepage or directly open your Slack workspace. If you're already signed in, you'll land inside your workspace dashboard. This is the main hub where all your communication happens. On the left side, you'll see your workspace name, and below that, all the navigation options. If you're new, don't worry, we'll go through everything step by step. Once you're inside Slack, the first thing you'll notice is the chat area in the center of the screen. This is where you can send messages. At the bottom, you'll see the message box. You can type your message here and press enter to send it. But Slack isn't just for text messages. You can also upload files by clicking the plus icon or dragging and dropping files directly into the chat. This is perfect for sharing documents, images, or videos with your team. You can also add emojis to your messages to make conversations more expressive. Just click on the emoji icon and choose the one you want. Slack also allows you to send audio and video clips directly in the chat, which is great for quick explanations when typing isn't enough. All of these tools are right inside the message box, making communication fast and flexible. Next, let's talk about inviting people to Slack. If you want to add teammates, collaborators, or clients, you can easily invite them to your workspace. Look for the option to invite people, usually found near your workspace name or inside channel settings. You can send them an invite via email, and once they accept, they'll be able to join conversations and collaborate with you instantly. Now let's look at Huddles. Huddles are Slack's built-in way to quickly meet with people using audio or video. Inside any channel or direct message, you'll see the Huddle option. Just click on it to start a live conversation. This is perfect for quick meetings, brainstorming sessions, or casual check-ins without scheduling a full video call. On the left sidebar, you'll notice several important menus. These include options like Files, Activity, and Admin tools, depending on your role in the workspace. The File section lets you quickly find documents and media shared across Slack. Activity shows mentions and updates, so you never miss anything important. If you're an admin, you'll also see settings to manage users and permissions. Below that, you'll see sections for channels and direct messages, also known as DMs. Channels are where team conversations happen, usually organized by topic, project, or department. You can join channels, leave them, or create new ones as needed. Direct messages are for one-on-one or small group private conversations. Once you get comfortable navigating channels and DMs, Slack becomes incredibly easy to use and very powerful for daily communication. You can search messages, pin important info, and customize notifications so you only get alerts that matter to you. And that's it. You now know the basics of how to use Slack, from sending messages and files to inviting people, starting huddles, and navigating the interface. If this tutorial helped you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more simple and practical software guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.